Big Boys Neighborhood. We're all the way live from Universal Studios Hollywood. Backstage breakfast with the one and only J. Cole. We're going to go to some of the listeners out here, people that could have been anywhere in the world, but they chose to be here.
Thank you.
What's your name, my love?
Hi, my name is Emma.
Emma, what city are you from, Emma?
I'm originally from Rancho Cucamonga.
All righty. Emma, you originally from Rancho Cucamonga, but now she's not. You know what I'm saying? What's your question for J. Cole, love?
Hi,
Hey.
I'm a big fan. I just want to say thank you for being here, first of all.
Thank you.
If you weren't being such an amazing artist, writing all these incredible songs, what would you be doing?
Man, I get that question a lot, and I don't know the answer. It depends on, like, if I never wanted to be a rapper. If I always wanted to be a rapper and I wasn't doing this yet, I'd still be chasing it. You know what I mean? But if I never wanted to be a rapper, I would like to think that I would go do something, like, more useful, with, like, smarter. Like, I would like to go be smarter. You know what I mean?
Maybe a
Like,
writer?
yeah, a writer or some type of scientist or some physicist, like something where I'm like, because now that I'm getting older, I'm like realizing how much I didn't learn, but I want to know. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So I'd like to think it would be something more like.
What jobs did you have before we knew J. Cole?
First job I ever had was at the skating rink in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I had a job from 14 all the way to like 19. It was the best job.
Can you skate? You
Boy,
backward skating
roll
everything?
bounce. I'm roll bounce.
Go
king,
ahead,
boy.
boy.
At that job, though, you dressed up as what?
As well. Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
Every
They
Saturday-
know too much.
Yeah, it's crazy. Every Saturday and Sunday, there's parties. Like little kids come and they have parties.
That's
but like
dope.
the worst, but what's not dope is the worst part of the job is like the dudes that work there always have to dress up in this kangaroo outfit. You know what I mean? And like, and then show the kid, nah, this is real. This is real.
And you wore the outfit?
This is real.
Please tell me that you got a throwback Thursday that you can put this out.
I ain't got no pictures in it.
Come on. J. Cole the Kangaroo.
I ain't got no pictures in it, but I go do it just to get the
Hey,
picture.
dude, my
in.
daughter's birthday is on September 24th.
I'll do it, bro.
Please come in a kangaroo
Can
outfit.
she skate?
She'll learn. She'll know by
She'll
then.
learn from me.
Teacher.
She'll know by then. We got J. Cole in the neighborhood, Big Boys
Big
neighborhood.
boy.
Hello, love. Your name is?
Hi, Janae.
Janae. What city you from, Janae?
I'm from Bakersfield, California.
All right, Janae from Bakersfield, California. Not to be confused with Bakersfield, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen. And your question for J. Cole is?
Being signed to Rock Nation, does Jay influence what records you put out? And if he does, where's that level?
At the beginning, on the first album, he doesn't influence what records I put out, but it was definitely an approval process that I had to go through. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what inspired Let Nas Down. It's like I kept coming to him with these songs that I thought were the singles, and like he really didn't think that, like, you know, he wanted like a bigger record. You know, when I'd be like, yo, this might be the one. You know what I'm saying? But looking back now, I see that he was right on a lot of those calls or whatever the case is. But now, it's a different process. Now I'm not seeking his approval. I'm seeking his advice.
Right.
You know what I mean? His wisdom. So with Power Trip, I called him. It was between Power Trip and Crooked Smile, what would be first. And I was like, Crooked Smile would maybe be bigger, but Power Trip is more impactful. It don't sound like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I called him up and got his advice. You know what I'm saying? Rather than like his approval, it was, what do you think? And he gave me the right advice.
Got it.
Did he ever trip that you made a whole Let Nas Down, but you didn't make a song about him?
Nah.
No,
I would be like, man, I'm the one who pushed you out in the rain, and like, I don't get a song.
in the album on Voluminati, you said that Pac had you saying F, Jay-Z
Yeah.
and Biggie.
Exactly.
So he hears that and he's like, all right, Nas gets I let down Nas, and I get you the F word.
Nah, but that's just real though. But he also gets like real recognized real. That's why I took him up, like Hope to sign me. So he gets, I show Jay so much love. But that is true. When I was young, I was such a Tupac fan. Like I was slow on Nas and I was slow on Jay-Z because Pac. I'm a little kid and Pac is
Right.
Pac is
The
dissing
influence.
these dudes, and I'm like, yeah.
You riding
feel
with
it.
him.
I'm riding with him.
Go ahead now. We got J. Cole in the neighborhood, Big Boys
Big
neighborhood. She loves you. And not that love you like, oh, I want to get down. You know
No,
what I mean?
not
I was
that.
like,
Not that love you.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, man.
I
And
know that.
she
Thank you.
take it back to what I remember when cats would really look at lyrics and
Yes.
listen to lyrics and understand what's going down, man. She's
big.
cut from a different cloth.
Exactly.
So this,
and we need that.
Yeah.
We need that.
And what's good about this is her last day working with us. She don't know it yet, but this is the way for her to go out. You know what I'm saying? We
What a
present J.
great
Cole
way
to
to
her.
go out.
She'll always remember, like, damn, they fired me on the day we did our J. Cole backstage breakfast. But no, this is like, man,
Hey,
and
wait, for
even
real?
before you came out, she was like, who's excited? I'm excited. So this is great for her, man. And I love to see her have this much fun and really sit with somebody that she really enjoys.
Before I
dope,
get let
man.
go.
Best believe. I was talking about Crystal. Over
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah, so, no, go
Fine.
ahead, Ricky.
Okay, so a lot of the album leaked except for the deluxe version, and there's a 50 Cent record. Out of all the features that you could have gotten, why 50 Cent? And does that maybe have to do with being against Kanye? Because he was the one that was up against him last time.
No, that's a great question, but nah. The song is called New York Times, and it's really like a Queens thing. My original idea was to put Nas and 50 on that. That's what I was trying to do. But I got 50. You'll hear the record, but it's a real New York record, and Queens is like my second home. I'm from North Carolina, but I've been in Queens the past 10 years, so that's why I got 50.
And your new artist is on there, too.
Yeah,
Can you talk a little bit about him?
Yeah, so I got a record company, and just a company period called Dreamville, and we've been shouting it out for years, but we now just starting to come together with great ideas, and we got a great artist in Boss. He just dropped a project that makes me jealous, like, you know what I mean? So it's called Quarter Water Raise Me Volume 2, and yeah, so he's on that record, New York Times, me, Boss, and 50 Cent.
Can you tell me about a crazy experience in New York City? Because I know that city, out of any city in the world, is so fast-paced and kind of like the hustler city.
Yeah.
How does it come? Like, you coming up from there, you going to school.
Yeah, if you want what crazy story. I don't know about crazy stories off the top of my
Tell us
head.
when you shot that dude on the subway.
Nah, but see, you know,
Oh, yeah,
man,
no, don't do that. Don't incriminate
statute of
yourself. Yeah,
limitations.
that
Top
didn't happen.
here.
That didn't happen.
On
You
bodies.
guys. Hello.
Nah, but New York, man, is like, it definitely is a different energy. Being a small town kid, you know, but having bigger dreams. When you're in New York, it motivates you. There's a lot of people in New York that take what they got for granted. They don't know they're in the greatest city, one of the greatest cities, we in LA, but it's like they have so much opportunity. And you got this little kid from North Carolina coming to be in this big pond with a bunch of fish, and who actually made it happen. So I couldn't have did it if it wasn't for the energy of that city.
What made you get up and leave home plate? Was it just school, or was it school and
It was
opportunity?
like, it felt, when I was young, it felt suffocating. It felt like everybody I knew and grew up with and was always there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And even
Hell
the kids
yeah.
that was going away to school was only going an hour away. And I had been to New York like twice, and I was like, yo, that's where I'm going to be at.
Were you ever a part of a group? Excuse me if that's already out, but were you ever like a part of a group where it was a
And
gang?
like, no.
Yeah, well, one cat like, oh man, he made it. You know?
Nah. I got a bunch of rap friends from back in the days, though, that like see me and they, you know what I mean? They like
Want that
love what I'm
feature,
doing.
huh?
Nah. It's
Come on,
cool.
man.
I actually don't get a lot of that.
That's
You'd be
Wow.
surprised. Like, I only had a couple incidents of somebody like really acting crazy, like I owe them something.
What about your
Sorry about
MC
that.
names before J.
I was about to
Cole?
say that,
Oh,
man.
yeah, so-
Oh my God, what was before? How did you land on J. Cole? What was before
J.
that?
Cole was like, thank God I got there, because I was first real rap name I used to ride with was I don't know the first one, but the second one, which was the one I rocked with for a few years, was like Blazer. It was
Blazer?
terrible. It was terrible.
Did
So
you
we would be
drive a
sitting here and be
Blazer?
like, man, we at Universal Studios, our backstage breakfast with Blazer.
Wouldn't have happened.
Right.
Would have never happened.
And then you have to come out in a Blazer, driving a Blazer.
Blazer and Volcano, because
Yeah.
Terrible.
Kendrick Lamar's first name
was Volcano?
is Volcano.
Yeah, we got Blazer
Was it
Volcano
really?
here. Yeah,
Blazer
best
and
believe that.
Volcano.
And you know, remember when Game
Terrible.
changed the name to Hurricane? Like,
Yeah.
what were y'all doing?
Okay.
Yeah. All right, man, we got
Tornado.
J. Cole, a.k.a. No, don't even start calling him Blazer. Big Boys Neighborhood, y'all.